What's going on, everybody? I hope you all are enjoying the beginning of this NBA season. If you want to stay up to date with me, please subscribe to the channel. Also, follow my Twitter. There will be a link in the description down below. I just started being active on there, and I want to interact with all you guys. Send me your takes, ask me questions, everything. Also, you could comment down below anything you want, and I will likely respond. A hot take I had before the season started was the Phoenix Suns being a top 4 seed in the Western Conference. I was confident in this take because last year a Chris Paul-led Thunder squad was the 5th seed last season, and I believe that this Suns team is better. First of all, let's start with Devin Booker, who is better than any player on the Thunder last year. Then they have a young stud big man in Deandre Ayton, who was the number 1 pick in a draft class with Luka, Doncic, and Trae Young. I only bring him up to show you how good of a prospect he is. They then have a bunch of solid role players in Jae Crowder, Dario Saric, and Cameron Payne. But what truly separates this team from last year's Thunder, and what will make them successful this season, is their 2 young wings, Mikal Bridges and Cameron Johnson. 2 players who have been highly slept on up to this point. Remember when people were calling Cameron Johnson the reach of last year's draft? They showed promise last year during the regular season and during their 8-0 run in the bubble. Bridges and Johnson are the prototypical 3-and-D wings you want in today's NBA. With Bridges having all defensive potential, I cannot stress that enough. He's a great defender and makes such a difference in the game. In an NBA where a lot of people do not play defense. In 4 games this year, Bridges has been averaging 15.5 points, 6 rebounds, 1.5 blocks, and 1 steal with 0 total turnovers, while guarding the other team's best player, which includes Luka Doncic and Brandon Ingram, 2 of the brightest young stars in the NBA. Meanwhile, Cameron Johnson has been averaging 15.5 points with a calm 2.5 rebounds, assist, steal, and half a block. Solid numbers for a guy who was expected to bust. Keep in mind, Devin Booker has been averaging 19 points per game, which is the lowest of his career since his rookie year. I'm not down on him at all. This actually makes the Suns even scarier because we know D-Book can take over a game. We saw him be the youngest player to ever score 70 points in an NBA game. A lineup of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and Deandre Ayton will be one of the most effective in the NBA. Bridges and Johnson provide such good shooting that the spacing will be immaculate. If they keep hitting their shots, it will come to the point that opposing defenses can't lack off of them and leave their defenders on an island with CP3 or D-Book. 2 amazing isolation players, or even pick and roll with Deandre Ayton. Not a lot of teams have players who can guard these guys, let alone guard both of them on the same team. I'm really intrigued by what we will see from the Suns, and they have an interesting schedule coming up with games against the Jazz, Nuggets, Clippers, and Raptors. This will be a good test to see where the Suns are, and their X factors will undoubtedly be called upon. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It truly helps my channel out and drives me to make more content. I'll catch you guys next time.